I used to wake up exhausted and I didn't even want to get out of bed. I hated my life. I hated my job. I hated my business. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to get up. And this was even before the day started. My energy was really low and I didn't recognize the woman in the mirror. Heck, I didn't even look at mirrors, to be honest. 3 kids. I had set up 3 dental practices, gone through IVF, and I look at the photos now and I just think, how did I do it all? How did we travel? How did I have a rural business? How did my marriage even survive? Like, I didn't even see my husband in the early years because he was driving an hour and 40 minutes over 100 Ks each way to and from work from our country town we were living in to another town that was a bit bigger, to Dubbo. I've got 2 degrees, went to uni for nearly 10 years, and I wore every hat and I checked every box. But then the time came for me to go, you know what? Things aren't right. I'm just not feeling right within myself. Something has to change. Something's not right here. I shouldn't be like this. Life shouldn't be like this. I shouldn't be showing up like this with my family, to my kids. And it wasn't because I wasn't strong. I had actually realized I was stronger than I thought, and I didn't have to put up with the cards I was dealt with the opportunities I was dealt with. And just because I'd made certain decisions, it doesn't mean I had to stick with these decisions either.
If you're waiting for the right time is now. Apply for mentorship.com. Now let's get back to the video.
So I had everything to lose and everything to gain by shifting the things that I shifted in my life. And I'm going to share this with you because I realized I had nothing left in me. My relationship, I didn't want to sleep with Peter. I was too tired. And in the mornings, it's like I never got enough sleep because I'd stay up late worrying or overworking or overthinking. I don't know. Is that you? Are you overthinking? I am a very strong-willed person, like many of you watching, whether you're a man or a woman. You know what you want and you're not scared to get it. But when that point hits where you have no more energy left, you're not even going to try. I'm here to help you beyond that point because you are strong enough and you can get through it. I've reinvented myself so many times. And my key decision that I had to make was a decision to put myself first. And many of you here think you're putting yourself first. You're actually not. You're putting yourself even below last, treating yourself worse than you would someone who you don't even like. I'm not even talking enemies, like, not that you should have enemies, right? We shouldn't be enemies with anyone. We just have people we get along with and others we don't. And you just know who to keep close to your family and in your circle. If you've never heard of that term, your circle of friends, and who you don't. And just because you're blood related to certain people doesn't mean you have to keep them close and do what they say. You're a grown adult and you need to realize that. Stop operating from that 6-year-old who's trying to gain the love and the acceptance and the attention of her parents or his parents. Now, start giving everything to you. That is the deciding factor that's going to change your life. You need to think about this. You need to realize that that is the turning point you're at right now. Because for me, it wasn't a gym membership, it wasn't a diet, it wasn't my job or my business. It was my identity. And once you're ready to embrace a new identity, then you're ready to face the new challenges, to also face the new opportunities, which is so exciting. And I'm so excited for you because so many doors have opened up for me now that I have become me again. And I want you to become you again as well. And this is what I can help you do, because that decision that you're avoiding is that very decision you need to make. And no money in the world can compensate for that feeling that you're going to get at the end where you are you again and you think, wow, why didn't I do this sooner? So if you're worried about making an investment, you need to invest in yourself. I've been in personal development now for a good 5-6 years, and you don't want to know the triple figures that I've invested in myself. And this is how I'm able to move quickly and achieve the things that you see me achieving and reposition myself and refine myself, right? I don't know if you've seen before and after photos of me, but I'm going to pop them up now. Look how I looked this was like October last year. It is now March 2026. This is like less than 6 months. And my first 100 days were the biggest days for me to change everything. Before that, I read self-help books. I read Miracle Morning. I read Think Like. I read everything every book you can imagine. Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins. I've got them on my. I keep looking that way because I've got them all on my bookshelf. Okay, and Oprah Winfrey. There's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've got everyone's book. I've read them more than once, and sometimes I'll even open them up and go, "Oh yeah." And then I realize how far I've come as well, because it's not just books or podcasts that are going to teach you things. I want you to learn from here, but I also want you to start taking the risk in you, because the thing that you're doing now is you're scared you're going to fail. You don't even believe in yourself enough to invest even $1 in yourself. And your excuse is, oh, we don't have the money, or oh, I've got to talk with my partner, or oh, not just yet. It's not bad enough yet. It is bad. The percentage you think how bad it is right now, you need to at least double it, because that's really what it's like. You're just dulling the emotions and you're just making yourself think it's okay when it's not. It's going to be too late if you leave it any longer. Your relationship won't last. You need to start working on it. Your body will just get more unhealthy, and you're just going to start getting ailments, like you're going to get cholesterol results come up. You're going to get things that are in your DNA that are going to pop up. And you can fight that DNA, but you've got to know what you're predisposed to so that you can then target it now. And you've got to value yourself more than anybody else and put yourself as number one. Now, is your marriage worth it? Are you worth it? Who is the real you? You don't even know that. Because I can tell you now, the woman my husband fell in love with, he has her again, and at an even more awesome level. Because I have life experience under my belt. I've got knowledge, and I've got things that I've learned under my belt now. And I get to share these with my kids. So don't you think that whatever you do, you're going to be able to then create a legacy for your children? So if you don't change now, you're just going to continue this generational problem, and it's going to still go into the next generation again and again and be handed down. Do you want to hand that down to your children and to their children's children and to their children's children? Or do you want to be remembered as someone who's healthy, fit mind, fit spiritually, fit mentally, fit physically, and also someone who has achieved things that people wouldn't even imagine? Because let me tell you, that version of you is hiding. Stop hiding it and let that version come out, but you need to do the work. And the thing nobody talks about is when you are running on zero energy. You are pretending to smile, you're showing up to the family functions, you're showing up to work, but inside you have died. That could be you right now. I can tell you, when a woman runs on empty, her marriage runs on empty as well. So it's not just a marriage problem, it's not a relationship problem, it's a you problem. It's not your partner who's the problem. They may be a problem, but it takes two to tango. And if you can fix 50% of it, man, you're on a roll. You're winning. You're already winning. You cannot connect with your partner if you feel depleted. You don't want to be touched. You're all touched out. You can't be present for your kids because you've disappeared. How can you even handle their giggling and their playing and their mucking around? You get agitated, you get triggered. And how do you expect to build a life together when you're barely surviving yourself and you feel alone? This is what I offer: community. You need to realize people are not made to be alone. People need community. You need women around you. You need men around you. You need those who have done something that you want around you as well. And the women and men I work with, they're not failing. They're freaking so smart and so ambitious, but they're exhausted achievers who never learned that taking care of themselves is taking care of their marriage. Now, this is exactly why I built the Full Life Framework, and I got to record it in Arizona with my husband, Peter. We had the best week away. We were in this beautiful studio, an Andy Lit studio, and we are so proud of it because, look, what we have to offer is not a weight loss program. It is a transformational program for men and women, for couples looking to elevate their relationships and their life. Now, if you are ready to show up fully, showing up fully means investing in yourself. As you've probably heard, if you don't pay attention. That's correct. So if I've half-assed signed up to something, I'm not going to rock up because I haven't paid anything. And you're not going to watch the replays either. But if you have committed, it's like when you go and get a loan and get a house, you're committed to pay that that house. Whereas if you lived in it for free and you'd have to pay nothing, you wouldn't maintain it. You'd be like, this is awesome. I have to do nothing. It's not my responsibility. You are your responsibility. And the moment that you realize that, you will start to treat yourself differently. Treat yourself like the number one. I don't like the way you're treating yourself. How do I know? Because I was there. I made every excuse. I don't have time. I'm so time poor. I'm drowning in lack of time. Oh, my business has drained me. And then it's not the business that's the problem. It's you that's the problem. You may not like to hear it, but you are the problem. And let me tell you, those physical results come. The mental clarity comes. The direction comes. You find yourself. But first you have to decide, am I worth this? So if you've made it this far, part of you already believes it. You just need to do it now. So DM me the words, message the words below, comment. I need you to tell me you are ready. So message ready and let's begin your full life transformation. We're just going to get on a chat. So what have you got to lose? Nothing. What have you got to gain? Everything. All it takes is one decision. Let this be your first one.